Good day, Professor Amalia. We're Group 6 from the Knowledge Management class, consisting me, Mansantosa, and my teammate, Mas Al Hikmah. We're going to present to you about our idea for our midterm assignment called Cashier Store. Here are the outline for today's presentation, starting with the company profile, and then every transition from there will be based on the Tijuana's 10-step roadmap, and eventually to the conclusion and a lesson learned from our presentation today. Starting with the company profile, Walkout is a cashierless store or a mini market. You can say a store where people don't need to queue for their checkout process. We think that it is a solution for people who do not like queuing for their buying when they buying things in the mini market. We also think it is a solution for people who demand seamless shopping experience, and it's also a solution for more efficient shopping process. So by using the Walkout app, people can integrate their payment provider to the application, so payment could be support the cashierless process. You gotta make sure that the consumer who want to enter the store have the app and register in it, so they can enter the store and experience the shopping process from Walkout store. The app will mainly use for scanning the barcode for items that they need, but they also can check other information such as nearby store and transaction history, etc. from the app. Here are the business process from the Walkout, starting with the consumer entering the store by tapping their account before entering the store. After that, they will do the shopping activities as usual. And for every item that they wanted to buy, they can just scan it, and they eventually will receive a receipt and payment confirmation on the app using the payment providers that they already integrate into the app using their account. After paying, they can just leave the store by tapping their successful transaction on their way out. And by using the Tijuana 10 steps roadmap, we will plan their knowledge management activities so it will be more efficient. The first phase of the Tijuana's roadmap is infrastructure evaluation. Starting with the first step is analyzing the existing infrastructure. We managed to divide the existing infrastructure into 3 groups, which is hardware, software, and communication tools. So the hardware and software is basically the information technology and the information system that they use for their operations, while communication tools is a set of software or an app that they use for interaction between each members of the organization. For example, they use Slack, Google Suite, and WhatsApp for their daily interaction between each members, and PC, server, and all sort of storage is the software and hardware where they store the knowledge assets for their organization. The company culture related to knowledge management is that knowledge management activities has been recognized by most of the members. There is no standard on how each person should utilize it. And since it is a tech company, most of the organization members had basic IT skills. And based on the knowledge navigator model, Walkout is still on the chaotic level since there are no standard on knowledge management activities and process. The second step is aligning knowledge management and business strategies. And to align the company's knowledge management and business strategy, we chose between personalization and codification of each business strategy question that we have determined. And based on the business strategy question, most likely the company will implement a codified strategies for the transformation of tacit knowledge into explicit knowledge in order to facilitate flows of organization knowledge is implemented. Next up is the second phase, which is knowledge management system analysis and design. We start by designing the knowledge management infrastructure, where we divide the activities into two player, which is consumer or customer and employees activities. So every purchase and transaction that has been done in the store by the customer shopping process will be automatically updated in the CRM database, starting with the sales performance to be exact. While we propose other features such as online form and interaction features such as chatting, so employees can access and work on their daily tasks in those platforms. Every person that have the rights to the CRM database can also use it as the working tools to make notes and planning their work daily. This recommendation is recommended to minimize the utilization of external application so related to confidential issues. There will be additional feature on this CRM database that allows employees to interact with each other by chat and forum. And based on the second model, this knowledge management activities will implement externalization, combination, and internalization, since both tacit and explicit knowledge will be utilized. The fourth step of the roadmap is auditing existing knowledge assets and system. We managed to discover 6 knowledge sharing tools that mostly should be updated manually. And based on bond stages of knowledge growth on the right side of the slide, the existing system is in the 5th stage since most of the knowledge are stored manually, such as using Google Suite manually, and cloud storage manually, and external hardware manually. And then the 5th step of the roadmap is designing the knowledge management team. We believe that knowledge management lead will have to work together with all these 5 departments to improve their knowledge databases. The finance department will relate it into the payment and reconciliation process on the CRM database, and then product operation will work on related to the performance of the app, sales to monitor and extracting information from the sales database, HR to take notes which person contribute the most for the knowledge management activities and strategy for the knowledge management activities on the CRM platform, and strategic planning, of course, for all the decision-making process related to the company strategy. Finally, we combine the step 6 and 7 on the roadmap because we can't really do the step 7 step since we are not really actually creating the app. So we designed the blueprint of the knowledge management system using information management of body of knowledge. And keep in mind that the knowledge management system will integrate into the CRM so that it will be more convenient for all the organization members. But other than that, we think that wikis will be the knowledge management tools that the company will use, since every knowledge asset will be stored in the online forum of the platform so that every person that have the right to access it can reach it easily. Starting from this section, it will be continued by my teammate, Mas Ali.
Okay, continuing for the presentation. The next step after we analyzes and building the KMS systems is deployment for the products. And our products is quickly brief into the UI UX designs. You can see if the users have downloaded the mockup will introduce quickly for the how to use, and this is the home page buildings, and this will be the main page for the users testings, and the buying process have been informed previously that people are just scan the or click the button for the scan here buttons and will redirecting to the camera of the users, and it will automatically proceed the QR's label in the products from the users to buy. and there will be order receipts, and this order receipt will checking out and will text the database for the application developments. And the knowledge management systems deployment in here is we will divide it into 3 stages to clearly view for the users journeys from buying process. And we divided from the stage 1. The user activity is just like the users are not clearly to buy something, but they have been scanned the products by the application we have made. And after that, there will be continuing to the stage 2. They will be in the procurement decision. If they are have 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 some products to order in order receipts, there will be procurement decision. They will be the user will be cancel or making purchase decisions. The database will be collected divided into 2: database cancellation and database procurement, and it will be stored by database decision. After that, the stage 3 will be implemented. There is KM team analysis. The stage 3 is the way we have to explore how the organization of this company are making improvement for the user journey on the stored database decision. The main of our database decision is 3 categories. The first is products categories, second is timing procurement, and third is average pricing. It means the product categories will be classified into some categories. The timing procurement is the period of user are buying something and have been checked out or cancelled. And the average pricing is the average procurement every transactions. It will be compiled into the one material that will be analyzed by knowledge management team. The 3 decision way to maintain the analysis is online database, communication, and management tools. Previously, we have informed the structures of knowledge management. There will be knowledge management lead, and under the knowledge management lead there is 5 department: finance, strategic planning, product operation, HR, and sales. Each department will be proceed the information of each decision from the database decision. Like finance is calculating for the pricing, and you can see on the screen for each role department. And the knowledge management lead are responsible to maintain these 3 managing structures. The first, online database, we using Google Drive, Google Sheets, and Google Docs. And the most involved department are finance, strategic planning, product operations, and sales. The second is communication. We are using Slack and WhatsApp. It is responsible to all team, and our management tool are using Trello, and it is responsible for all teams. The next is the knowledge management lead are responsible to make focus on maintaining knowledge sharing. Each department are actively participating. So we have the pictures of management tools we have mentioned before. It is Trello. The knowledge management lead are responsible to updating the template of each agile development template, and he have to be able to attention to the details of each role sticker, and then each progress of the product designs or responsibility from the each department are monitoring progressly, and he will be responsible from the complete or incomplete progress for each department. And there is two ways they have been the KMLED have to responsible by detailing of these management tools. The first is reward. KMLED is responsible to give reward for each individual that have been implemented knowledge sharing, actively participating, or neither they will be punished. He will punish the other people that are not actively participating. The next stage is phase 4 is the evaluation. So from the journal that I have read, there is critical success factor for knowledge management adaptation. There will be organization performance, the financial index, ROE, and management index effectiveness. So after we have informed about the three classified factor for the product design, product categories, timing, procurement, average pricing, the final result is KM adoption impacted on selling performance or defining product problem. So we make the table of KPI to measure each definition of approach, like product approach, like three categories that have been focused: knowledge sharing approach and income approach. So each measurement have each target, and they will be measured on the final result of the KM implementation. After evaluation, we conclude and lesson learned something. The first is for the product improvement. So knowledge management help to improve step by step a new startup FMCG industry to design product and help getting efficiency. Second is codification on knowledge sharing by first analysis of the infrastructure by using early step of Tijuana could be implemented on deployment of the product. So this is for the product improvement, and the organization improvement itself is knowledge management is helping to knowledge sharing for each role department, and management tool by KM lead need to maintain and monitoring by using reward and punishment scheme. And the lesson learned is for the individual researcher like us is implementing Tijuana method positively impact to knowledge management system efficiency. And to build KMS, it is necessary developed by step, and it takes a long time and comprehensive research in improving KMS. The third is evaluation is an important phase to building a good KMS in the future so the organization could continues improving. That is the latest part of our presentation. Thank you for your attention, and have a good day. Thank you.